You know what I mean? And
I bet
they were doing, I think, like, because Bob Uecker died, so they were doing like Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, he died. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he died.
Oh, really? He was in his 80s, though. No?
90.
90.
God bless him. Funny fuck.
Yeah, he was.
This is the Beers and BS podcast,
Sponsored by one of the locals,
Under the Sun Inserts.
Brewport Coffee House and Brewport Cafe.
And now here's your hosts, Adrian, Joe, and Mike.
Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Beers and BS, the podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Adrian. That's Mike D. Woo. We got Gabe, our producer, down in Tennessee.
Gabe.
Yo,
Joey is, you might notice we're down one tonight. Joey's not feeling well, so Joey, feel better.
Say it ain't so, Joe.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
He's been a little under the weather, and we miss Joey. So
it's not hard to be under this kind of weather, man. It's fucking freezing out.
Dude, like I said, you and I had a conversation about this. Like I talked to him, Gabe, as you know, Mike works outdoors in the city, right? New York City.
Right.
I don't know what it's been like down by you in Tennessee, but it's been fucking brutal up here, man.
Brutal.
It's been cold here too.
And it's more than anything. I mean, I brought the mic was the wind. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. I apologize. It's the wind. The wind it's been terrible, and that's what it's like, bone chilly, like in your bones, you feel it.
Right.
And I was asking Mike, because I was fucking, I'm running to my car, so those few seconds, and right away he's like the first person I think of, and I'm like, how is this guy doing it right now?
I look like the little brother from Christmas Story,
Randy.
Yeah. I'm all
We're supposed to have really cold weather Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday, Monday. They said we're supposed to have wind chills of below freezing, single digits. Overnight low is supposed to be like 9 degrees.
Oh man!
Wow, you guys prepared for that, like as a town and stuff, or a county?
I mean, there's little you can do for cold.
Oh,
if it snows, they fucked though.
But they got snow. Didn't you? I was gonna say, didn't you get snow recently?
Last week we got snow.
Yeah, it was like a 30-car pile up on one of their roads, right?
That was in Kentucky, I think.
Was that Kentucky?
That's right above.
Yeah, because they had ice too.
But it's funny because they don't have a winter. They're not skilled in driving in the winter roads, and
so right. So my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, they moved down to Nashville,
Tennessee.
right outside Nashville, Brentwood, Tennessee, like 4 or 5 years ago now. So they got snow, and coming from New York,
no big deal.
No, he was like the only person on the block with a shovel, with a snow shovel.
I shoveled too, and it was funny because the police drove down my block, just doing the rounds, and there's no one out there shoveling except me. I'm in, thigh high muck boots is what I call them. I'm in shorts and a hoodie shoveling, and I'm like, hi. As he's driving by and he's looking at me like, you son of a bitch, you're not from here. I know.
Well, because you're from Colorado, right, man? You're prepared, right? This guy, he had a couple of shovels, and people were like, "You're like, where'd you get that?" You know what I mean? They were like shocked that he was out there shoveling his driveway. So that's funny. It's been cold, and Mike, you said, you're dressed in a lot of layers, right?
A lot of layers, yeah.
Like Joey and Friends when he wore all Chandler's clothes.
Yeah, everything he owned.
Could I be wearing any more clothes?
And listen, I'd rather be warm and take a layer off than fucking sit there and freeze. Two pairs of socks, long johns, jeans, and then I have these overalls that go over everything, like 5 layers up top of my shirt.
Dude, nothing worse than your feet being cold.
Oh, right? No. But we have a saying in the industry, and it says the heat is in the tools. So if you're using your tools, you don't think about the cold, because you work.
You're concentrating.
Yeah. So that's the saying. The heat is in the tools. Get to fucking work.
It's still cold.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So guys, Happy New Year. I mean, anyway, I know we're kind of late into the new year, and that's something I want to bring up. It's one of our first topics here, but I'll get that in a second. But we have, we've been off for about a month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hiatus.
We took off for the holidays, and
we were sequestered.
Yeah, it's been a while. How you guys feeling? Feeling recharged?
No, not really. But
no. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Those fucking Christmas bills are coming in now. You know what I mean? I can feel real charged about that shit.
Gabe is still continuing his diet. He's doing well.
Killing it.
December was a little rough because it's December. There's, I got invited to a dinner. So I'm not going to turn down stuffing, mashed potatoes, and that sort of thing. So I broke the diet because of that. So I figured if I've already eaten, well, I didn't go crazy, but I did have, the normal treats that you would on Christmas, but I didn't go out of control. So I did weigh myself. I did lose another 5 pounds, but that's because
you're supposed to hit the button on the left with the guy chewing.
I don't know any of the buttons. That's usually Joey. So I'm going to count on Gabe maybe to, step up. Gabe, what's the total you're down?
Officially right now I'm 15 pounds still, just because I haven't weighed myself for January. So I started back up in January. So I'm 2 weeks into that.
Is that something you try to avoid, stepping on the scale?
Yeah. I want to do it once a month.
You try to mind fuck yourself?
Yeah.
Whatever works. Whatever keeps you motivated. So you guys might notice, right? We're not in our usual spot. We're not in beautiful Brewport Coffee House. We're actually back. We were here previously, I don't know, a couple months ago, right? We were here, right? We had Barbara from Mastic was on, and we're at one of our favorite places, and it's Painters in Brookhaven. Painters Restaurant in Brookhaven.
Come on down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, if you live on Long Island and you haven't been here, you guys need to come. Okay, 416.
Something for everybody.
Yeah, 416 South Country Road, Brookhaven, New York. One of the best places on the island. I'll tell you, one of the most unique places on the island. Amazing food, amazing nightlife.
Family friendly during the day,
Yeah, so true, so true. It's so funny, right? How you come here with your family, and then a couple hours later, it's like a totally different place.
Nightclub on Friday night, Saturday nights.
So thanks again to Craig and Mike, affectionately known as Baz and Chuckles. Those are the owners for allowing us to come back here. I think we're going to be coming back here, a little more often.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah. So if you're in the area, we're going to be, we'll let you guys know. We'll let you know the days and the times that we're going to be recording. If you're in the area, you want to pop in, we'll have Mike set up for you, and you can just come on, join us, sit down at the table with us, join us for a topic. But
have a beer and some bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we do. Speaking of, Mike, what are you drinking tonight, bud?
I'm drinking a Kona Wave Chaser. Kona Wave.
Yeah, Kona. What is it? Big Wave?
Big Wave or something like that?
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good. What do they have? I feel like they have like 30 taps here, right?
Yeah. I stood at one rack and I saw yours and I picked the one at the end, 2 waves. So yeah.
I'm drinking Montauk Wave Chaser, one of my favorites, and very, very cold here at Painters. So it's good. Nice. Gabe, you're not drinking, right?
I am not drinking, no. Okay. Just water.
Well, good for you, buddy.
We'll have to pick up your slack.
Yes, please do.
So once again, if you're in the area, if you've never been here, even if you have, come back. Come to Painters.
It's awesome. It's actually really awesome. We're not just saying that. It's a great place.
But one of the most unique places on the island.
Yeah.
I've never been to another place like this.
No.
You know what I mean? And luckily for us, that is very loud. Luckily for us, it's, one town over.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, like I said Happy New Year. So far, 2025 starting out very, very weird. Very, very weird. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think you guys would agree. I mean, we started out on New Year's Day with, that lunatic in New Orleans, ISIS, supporter mowing down. I mean, right? You've seen the video. I know.
I didn't see the video.
Oh, you haven't seen the video?
No,
this guy mowing down. I
know the story. I know everything about it, but I didn't see a video. Yeah, they had the video.
Yeah, just fucking flying down Bourbon Street, man.
Really?
Yeah, running people over. And you see some people like there's this one video of this girl. They're running, out the street cleared away, and she just made it to the sidewalk. Just made it to the sidewalk. It's crazy.
Normally I would play the video, but I don't want to play that.
Fuck him. Yeah, that. I'm with you, Gabe. Thank you for.
And they killed him on the spot.
Yeah. Well, they did take fire though. You saw that.
Yeah,
the body cam.
He shot two cops, right?
Was it 2 cops, Gabe? Did he shoot two cops?
I think so.
Yeah.
The body cam footage just came out. I feel like last week. I know, like I said, it's been a few weeks. This may be old news. I'm just trying to say that.
Yeah, he's a nasty person.
It's starting out very, very weird. And then on the same day in Vegas, right? This other guy, both, former. Well, that guy might have still been active military.
A Green Beret and an Army guy.
Was he active military or?
I don't think either one of them were.
No, I knew the guy in New Orleans was not.
Right.
He wasn't active. This guy, I feel like
Green Beret guy was working. He was doing something with the government. I don't know if he was still enlisted as a Green Beret.
Was he maybe reserves?
He was fucking with drones.
He still had his clearance.
Yeah, he was doing like work with the drones. That's,
okay.
And supposedly like his, I guess, manifesto or suicide note or whatever. He has some conspiracy theories about that shit.
So then this guy blows himself up in front of a Trump hotel. You know what I mean? I mean, just like right off the bat. And then
with Elon Musk's truck.
I'm sorry, but yeah, exactly, right. And then people are trying to tie that in and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, that I don't think that really that was.
But to a crazy person, it might have some significance. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Someone that decided to fucking kill themselves and throw some fireworks in the back of their car and shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, the funny thing is, he rented the wrong truck. I mean, those things. I mean, it's steel. I mean, you can't shoot through it.
Right.
So he just picked the wrong vehicle to use to detonate.
Hold on, you can't shoot through that?
No, it's actually like it has like a crazy air filtration system. If the World War III breaks out, supposedly that's the vehicle you want to be driving.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you can. I mean, it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah.
But also, there's a camera inside the vehicle, so that's Elon Musk had sent people to Vegas to retrieve that data, so they can actually see, was this guy already dead, because it's a self-driving vehicle.
Right.
So they might have already killed the guy, put him in there, parked it, and then detonated.
Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on, right? As if he may be still alive, and it could have been a fake body in there, or my whole thing is you can't take the words of someone that's killing themselves or murdered somebody and put them in their car. The guy is obviously fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Whether he's suffering from PSTD or whatever it is, or any other STTs or
PTSD.
Yeah. His mind was not right. And so you can't take anything he says legitimately.
Yeah, I mean,
to me anyway.
No, I kind of agree with you. It just was, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I'm watching the news and I'm like, holy shit, this is day one. You know what I mean? Of 2025. It's just starting out a little weird, and then we got all this shit going on in California that we're gonna get to a little bit later on. But I don't know, just crazy times. And was there anything else? I feel like there was something else that like happened. Was like, what the fuck is going on?
The Fat Boys broke up.
No,
get out of here. They broke up
after 45 years.
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I'm like, there's no way they're still together, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, you got anything else? 2025. What'd you do on New Year's?
I cooked a prime rib. First time in my life that I cooked it. A 3-bone prime rib. My mother actually bought it. She actually bought it by accident. She thought it was on sale. She got up to the register. The thing was like $150. And so her bill rang up. It was like $180, and she's like, "What the hell did I spend?" And the lady was like, "Oh, it's that meat." She was like, she thought it was $15. It was like $15 a pound. You know what I mean? So
wait, it was $150 on sale. $150?
According to my mother, yes. Okay. But I cooked it up. All I did was I buttered it, smothered it in butter and adobo, bro.
Just leave it in the oven, right?
Yeah, just leave it in the high heat to first half hour to crust it over, and then low heat for fucking 2.5 hours. It came out delicious.
You get an end cut?
The end cut, yeah. It has all the fucking adobo on it. It's so salty and delicious. I made the ajus sauce with it. It was great. Ajus.
Juice.
We had roasted potatoes, some fucking cream spinach.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah. So we ate dinner at my mother's, and then we all watched the ball drop over there. Yeah, it was nice.
I'm starting to feel like it's just
it's a waste, right?
It's just kind of like,
Yeah, you're not a teenager anymore.
I know. I don't know.
It's just another excuse to get out there and get fucked.
I mean, dude, you remember how we used to go out? Like, going to like clubs and stuff?
Yeah, big deal.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm going into the city. Were you with us when we went to the city? When we went to Andy's house?
No.
No? Oh. No. Frankie was with us.
Andy? Gergel?
Andy, yeah.
No.
Yeah, we went to his sister's house. She lived in Jersey. And we all stayed there. It was crazy. It was nuts. Even as a kid back then, I mean, I was, probably 19, 20 years old. Even then I knew, I'm like, I'll never do this again. These people that get there. What time they get there?
Oh my God! What you watched the ball drop?
Yeah.
Oh fuck
No. But we didn't like. Now this is 30 years ago.
Right.
So it's different. You know what I mean? It was still blocked off the way it is, but it was, I didn't get there like these people get there like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're fucking standing
Locked
there.
in.
Yeah.
You know, gotta wear diapers.
18
and
hours
shit.
and shit. Yeah.
It
wasn't, we were pretty far away, but still, you know, could see the ball, you know? But yeah, I would never do that again. I don't know, whatever. Fucking.
It was actually
stuff like that.
It was actually like snowing. Right? It was snowing.
No, it rained.
Rain.
Poured.
Yeah. Oh, could you imagine being corralled
no
in there like
way.
that? Freezing in the rain?
No way. Be fucking miserable.
For what? Anyway, so that was New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas came and went, man, right? That's
Gabe,
done.
did you even stay up to watch the ball drop on New Year's?
Oh, hell no.
He's like, I smoked a blunt. I was in bed by 9:30.
I really was in bed by 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we made just a steak. That's when I started my diet, just, getting back on it. So I just had a steak. We relaxed a little bit, watched a movie, and went to bed.
It
out of work the next day.
It's luster, right? As you get older, I try to, because I have my grandchildren now. So, like I poured him the apple cider.
Yeah.
But I never told him. I told him, it was champagne.
Yeah.
This kid was like, look, I'm drinking alcohol. And then we had to
shout out to Andy, right?
And shit, but
it's gonna be 6 years old tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shout out to the little Andy.
My little boy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm saying like Christmas came and went. And I want to ask you guys, I don't know, we might have touched on this last holiday season about, the pod. When does Christmas come down in your house?
All the stuff.
Yeah. Mike's like, it's still up.
Yeah.
Is it still up?
Yeah, my tree is still up, man. You know what? My grandchildren haven't left since Christmas because their father's redoing their bathroom. It's a mess, dust and stuff like that. So they've been staying with us. And so all their toys and shit, the living room hasn't changed. They have occupied my house, so I'm still in that mode. And tomorrow's his birthday. It's never ending,
Okay.
But so I don't know, maybe by April, by tax time.
Now I'm bringing this up, Gabe, because you brought something about your HOA and stuff. For me, Christmas was down January 2nd. January 2nd.
Pulled everything down?
Down.
The tree, everything?
Tree was down. Because we have, the fake tree. Tree was down, boxed up, put in the attic. I got up on the roof, took all the lights down.
No little Christmas, no Three Kings.
No,
shit?
no. I did that. I did that shit when I was a kid, and then turned into like where you are now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still up. So yeah, January 2nd. My thing is, I think by January 5th is my opinion. All right, the Christmas lights outside. That's it. They got to come. They got to be off. They don't have to come down. You don't got to go out. I'm not saying you got to take it, but you can't be lighting them up.
Yeah.
They're still lit. They're still lighting houses up around here.
Yeah, in South Country. I saw there was a house still lit up. I'm like,
so that brought me, made me think, because Gabe brought up something about his HOA.
Yeah.
What do you got,
so we got to notice that everything had to be down by January 7th. So I'm thinking to myself, no problem, because ours were down the day after Christmas.
Oh, wow.
So
wait till New Year's.
They went up the day after Thanksgiving. So I was like, all right, that's enough already. I think we're good. The holiday came and went. We don't have kids. Let's take them down. The weather's good. We don't know when we're going to have another opportunity to take down the lights and get all this in, because we're expecting some cold weather and possibly some snow. So we took everything down the day after Christmas.
I don't like the fact that they give you, a date, like, who the fuck are you? What if you're on a cruise or on vacation or something like that?
That's how these HOAs are, man.
So they got to give them a fine if the shit is still up or what?
Well, they gave
my neighbor's is still up.
Will they give you a fine though?
His entire house. I mean, he Clark Griswold it. I mean, it's like he's got the blow ups and everything.
He's doing it out of spite, He's like, fuck.
I think he might be.
Yeah.
He might be.
You don't tell me.
So
He'll sue him.
There's it's you can still have it up, but it's also, are you lighting it? Right. So is there a difference? Like, let's just say it's still up, but you're not lighting it. You're still gonna get. They mean take that shit down. Like,
it was vague. It just said decorations. That's all it said. So lights can be decorations. I don't know.
Now, is there like another example they'll do that? Will they put something out? You know what I mean? Where like say you have a certain time frame,
something like that.
No.
I mean, what
Nothing
else?
like that.
What else do you decorate? I mean, my wife puts up a wreath.
Halloween.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Halloween you could decorate. Do some decorating. You're right.
Yeah,
Actually,
4th of July.
I think we did see one for Halloween. Actually, now that I think about it, I think we did.
Huh. Anyway,
it is ridiculous, though.
Yeah, I kind of agree, and I'm with you. That's just kind of like my own clock where I'm like, all right, January 2nd, let's go, done, take it all down. When I say January 5th, it shouldn't be lit up anymore. Like once again, that's just
it's your personal shit.
That's me.
Here comes the fun police.
I'm gonna start putting notes in people's mailboxes. Like, all right, come on, it's time. You know what I mean?
Who do you think you are? Christmas is over. Fuck face.
Shut that shit off. All right.
Before we go on, guess what else I did during the break?
What?
I got a Costco card.
Oh, look at you.
Why? You were against that?
Costco.
No, it's just I haven't had one in forever. We keep talking about Costco and
Costco?
Dude, it's the greatest store in the world.
Costco.
I know. I'm waiting for it. So the main reason is because I can go to Costco and grab huge cut of meat and then just chop it up and just cut my own steaks. And it's so much cheaper than just going to the store and getting their third rate cut steaks there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They have like the shell steaks. You get like 5 shell steaks, 5 nice size, like New York, shell steaks. 5 of them for like $50, $55. You know what I mean? Dude, and I would cook those and like my son and I would split them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
One steak?
Yeah. They were good, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's good. It's great. I definitely think, I don't know. I'm a big believer of the box stores. You know what I mean? I shop in all of them. BJ, Sam's Club, Costco.
Does your Costco have a liquor store attached to it?
I don't know. It might.
Ours does. Costco?
Just fucking.
Costco?
Dude, you're not even a Costco member, are you?
I used to be, but no. Costco?
Yeah.
BJ's.
Who doesn't love BJ's, right?
Well, it's right down the block,
God damn!
Between BJ's and Sam's Club, they're both like equal distance from me, But Costco, you guys drive a little bit.
I love Costco. Good for you, Gabe. I'm excited for you.
And they have a gas station there now too, right? Yeah.
Well, they all do now. BJ, Sam's Club, Costco, at least by the ones by us.
Right.
Yeah.
Does yours have a gas station?
I think so.
Definitely do by far cheapest gas.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Do you know? Like,
right now, I think I want to say, it's funny because my wife's car takes super. That's still over $3. I want to say maybe $3.15, $3.20. I want to say regular by us, like 87's like $2.72 right now at BJ's.
Okay.
Holy
which
cow.
is,
yeah.
Your gas is expensive.
Why? What's yours?
I just drove by the gas station yesterday. It was $2.62.
That's what I pay at the reservation.
Is that where you get gas?
Yeah. Yep.
That's where you get your
I fill
cigarettes.
up. Yeah.
So you're there often.
Yeah.
What is it?
$2.62 for regular.
Now, how can they be 10 cents cheaper? Just because they don't pay a tax?
Yeah, they don't pay New York State tax. So that's why the cigarettes are cheaper, the gas is cheaper, the weed is cheaper.
You got any reservations down there in Tennessee, Gabe?
No, I think they're in Kentucky.
Nice. Anyway, yeah, like I said, that's just talking about 2025. Something else happened. Something else happened during our break, and that's the NFL season ended, and for New York, it ended months ago. For us in New York, and for Gabe in Las Vegas.
Did you watch any of this wild card weekend?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I watched probably a total of 3/4 out of all the games.
The Eagles game was a good game.
Yeah,
Eagles Packers. That's probably the only game that was probably.
But I thought the last one, the Commanders and Tampa Bay. That was the most competitive game.
Yeah,
all the other games were blowouts. Really.
Oh no, you know what? That's what I'm thinking about. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Eagles killed the Packers. I apologize.
Yeah, all the other games were blowouts.
Yes.
And it seems to be an ongoing thing every year with the wild card weekend. You know, just pick the favorites. I mean, there's always one matchup where it's a surprise, like the Commanders, holding off and winning that game.
Dude, this kid, he's a rookie, right? And he won. That was an away game. That was at Tampa.
Oh, that was
huge. You know what I mean?
Huge.
For him, I mean,
Jaden Daniels is the real deal right now.
Yeah.
But you know what it is until the book is written on him. This is year one. You know, teams haven't seen him yet. By year two, they review all the tapes and shit. They acclimate their defenses to differently.
Yeah, dude, they do that every week though. They do that every week. So you know what I mean. So
no,
you don't think the Bucs? I mean, they got 16 games to look over, 17 games to look over. It's
different. Yeah, week to week is not preparation. They'll prepare all fucking season now. You know how to beat Jaden Daniels.
No, but they're not going to prepare all season for one game. Like, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely not. No, but they review all the tape and they pick up on his. Okay, look, this is what he doesn't do good. Blah blah blah. And
EA Sports.
You'll see.
It's in the game.
You'll
see his second year is not going to be as good as his first.
Okay, that's a possibility. But what I'm trying to say though is that at this point in the playoffs, they got 17 games of film to watch. You know what I mean?
It's still not enough.
Okay. I'm telling you right now, that kid is a different quarterback because they lost to them early on in the season. They lost to Tampa Bay. He's a totally different quarterback.
He's got a lot of confidence
from when they played him the first time. So
he had a couple good fourth quarter comebacks, you know what I mean? Where, last minute, you know what I mean?
Hail Mary, Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So having that under his belt gives him the confidence to keep it going, and he's doing great.
Yeah,
I can't stand the fucking Commanders, but
I was gonna say it sucks, right?
Yeah.
They're in our division, and then you got Philadelphia, right? Both of them, they both won advancing. But back to the New York teams, right? The Giants, the Jets. I mean, like I said, those seasons ended months ago.
Yeah, sorry asses.
I'm fucking glad it's over.
I'm glad we got our ass kicked by the Philadelphia's backup,
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
But you know what, dude? I'm so glad. I mean, because they lost first pick in the draft
the
week before.
What,
3. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Had you won that game, you'd have been like, what, 7th, 8th, maybe picking,
Same thing with the Raiders, right, Gabe? They fucked themselves.
Well, we don't have
that's why they
a GM now. We don't have a GM. We don't have a coach. We don't have the number 1 pick. We have the number 6 pick now.
Yeah, but I'm saying that same week the Giants won, they won as well, and they kind of screwed themselves.
Yeah.
They pushed themselves back.
Yeah,
I think they might have been like number 3. I think
you're getting Chucky back. Don't worry about it.
No, they're looking at Ben Johnson from Detroit.
Everybody's looking at Ben Johnson.
Yeah, everybody's looking at Ben Johnson.
He's looking for the sweetest deal.
How did you feel about Antonio Pierce being let go?
I think it was too soon.
I agree.
I think they should have given him 1 more year.
Yeah,
they didn't give him any tools to work with this year.
No.
He's got no quarterback, and you traded away the best player on the team.
I mean, they signed Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got
that was your fucking you expected this guy to win games with that guy.
I was shocked because they were huge advocates for him to go from the interim coach to the head coach, and the fact he only gave him 1 year. I mean, it's just like that. I was a little surprised by that.
Oh, because you know why? I believe because Belichick is available and Chucky's available. So there's some good candidates available that are better than Antonio Pierce.
Now that's something I have down. I wanted to ask you guys. Right, like NFL season's over. Like I heard some rumors. Now that's been floating around, right? The past week and a half. I feel maybe 10 days, whatever, week and a half. That Belichick supposedly Belichick has not signed the contract with North Carolina. Did you guys hear this? Once again,
no.
This is falling under rumors.
I heard that there was a $10 million buyout. So if he wants an NFL job, that team has to pay North Carolina $10 million. Really? Yeah. So, all right, so that means something was signed. That's what I believe. That's what I hear.
So if that's the case, that means something was signed. I heard something that he did not sign a contract yet. And that, there's a strong possibility. But all right, this is my thing. All right. So you brought up, go to Vegas, be the coach of the Raiders. Tom Brady, minority owner of the Raiders, which by the way, is the best quarterback on the team right now. Right. It's Tom Brady, right? Shit, yeah. So people are trying to put the pieces together that, he's going to try to lure Bill Belichick. But my thing is, okay, I know Tom Brady's only been, minority owner for this past season. Bill Belichick was available last year. nobody. I feel like he had one interview that was with Atlanta Falcons, and they didn't hire him.
Right.
Like, I don't understand why all these teams are coming out of the woodwork saying like, oh, maybe possibly Bill.
Listen, they know how Bill is standoffish, right? With not just the press, with everybody. And when he does take a job, he wants full control. So I'm sure a lot of teams shy away from that, especially if you're a billionaire owner, you have a huge ego, just as big as Bill's, you know what I mean? So,
oh, dude, that guy's a whack job.
Which one?
Freaking,
God, with
Davis,
the haircut?
yeah,
Mr. Haircut? Mark Davis?
Gabe, I mean, would you want Bill Belichick?
No. I would want to go someone that is young, that can be with the team for another 15 years, if we get the right one.
All right, you're gonna get Brian Flores. How you feel about that?
I don't mind Brian Flores.
See, I wouldn't mind Brian Flores either, because I was gonna say, Gabe, do you want to go? Because like you're saying, Ben Johnson, do you want to go with another coach who's never coached before? Because at least Flores,
I would. Here's why I wouldn't mind Ben Johnson. I think he brings Herndon Hendon with him from Detroit. He was the quarterback at Tennessee. Guy's got a killer arm. He's just mobile. He could be another Lamar.
That's big.
Yeah,
and they can get him. If they can get him there with him. That's a cheap quarterback. And then they still have the draft that they can use at 6, and then they have a ton of cap space, where they can go out and get either a running back like Mixon or another wide receiver like Diggs is available. It's going to be a free agent. So
he's broken.
Yeah,
though.
He is broken.
But I mean, just an example. I mean, there's going to be a lot of free agents out there.
Keep him with that NFL thing.
Well, I'm saying keep with the Raiders. I think Flores would. If I was a Raiders fan, I wouldn't mind Flores. He had some success there in
Miami.
Yeah,
everybody keeps saying that. I don't know.
No, you don't like him?
We'll see. I mean, his defense, how did it do the last 2 games? Not very well.
Yeah, I mean, he's not out there playing.
I've made an observation about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now they've lost the wild card round, a couple of times recently, and they were talking for Mike Tomlin's head, but he's not going anywhere. But if you look at the Steelers' culture, George Pickens, nothing but trouble this year, right?
He had some injuries.
No, but his mouth, his attitude.
Yeah. He's got some maturing to do for sure.
All right. Last year it was Deontay Johnson. Attitude. This guy had nothing but problems. Before that, Antonio Brown. Before that, they were smoking weed, and they as good as Tomlin is, as a regular head season coach, there's a lack of discipline on that team, and maybe that's why they don't get over the hurdle. I mean, I love the way he addresses the press. He's very charismatic and creative, but and his regular season record is beautiful. It maybe untouched,
Never had a losing season.
Right,
17
beautiful.
years, never had a losing season.
But these guys are out of fucking control, and I think he has to be more of a disciplinarian instead of being their friend. Put his foot down, take control of the team. Like the head coach is supposed to be feared. You know what I mean? His word is the last word. There was a little thing about Dable and Rondell. Rondell was posting some shit on the internet, and Dable walked by and he's like, "Put that away." The look on Rondell's face, he got scared. He goes, yes, okay, and put that shit away quick. That
Wandell Robinson?
Yeah, Wandell Robinson. Okay. So that's the fear you're supposed to have for your head coach. You know what I mean? That's the respect. I don't think that Tomlin carries that, and these guys are just, doing whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? It's just an observation I made.
All right. That's a good point, man. Honestly, that's stuff I have not thought about at all. I feel like a lot of times, first off, it's just different. There's not a lot of those coaches around anymore. I feel like, you know what I mean? You brought up Dable, get it. Probably Belichick is probably the same way, very old school, commands that respect, Parcells was that guy. I would probably say Mike Vrabel, right? Yeah. He's known to be a disciplinarian kind of coach. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, there's not that guy in the locker room who should be policing these guys. You know what I mean? Maybe there was, maybe Ben Roethlisberger, kept some of these guys in check. You know what I mean? He was their leader for many, many years. Russell Wilson's, you hear weird things about him in the locker room, right? I mean, he's not a very
he wasn't liked,
Seattle, Denver,
right? But it seemed like he was acclimated in the Steelers and things were going in the right direction for a minute there. You know what I mean? I think they ended with a 4 or 5 game losing streak.
They lost, I think 5 in a row. They lost
5 in a row.
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean that could leave a sour taste in anybody's mouth,
Yeah.
But friendly wise, it looked like he earned the respect of his teammates and stuff. Like it was starting to work out there, but
those are all solid points, man. So loud. Those are all solid points. I don't know. But like you said, when you started this little soliloquy there on Tomlin,
right.
he's not going anywhere.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
I agree. They're talking about like making trades for him and stuff. Dude,
he told him save your breath.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a no trade clause. How often do coaches get traded? You know what I mean? It's very, very rare. So I don't see anything like that happening. Speaking of Vrabel, he's with the Patriots now. That was total bullshit the way they did that. You know what I mean?
They got rid of Mayo.
They just fucking that poor bastard.
It's like getting dumped for a better looking guy. You know what I mean?
100%. You're right. Once again, though, he was available last year. Vrabel was available before you hired, Gerard Mayo. Mike Vrabel was available. He didn't get it a sniff.
So you said that about Belichick. I think when you have a situation where you've been working for a long time, maybe they give you a year to unwind and get your ducks in a row again. You know what I mean? To breathe for a minute.
Dude, this is he's the winningest, what do you have? Six Super Bowls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 1 to 9 of them. Come on, man. I think it's a little embarrassed. I'd be fucking embarrassed if I was him.
But look, like even like it happened to Sean Payton, right? Sean Payton took.
But he's not Bill Belichick.
No, he's not. But this is what I'm saying. They take that year off. Maybe it's recharge the battery. Maybe it's whatever personal issues you have.
But he
whatever.
wanted to coach.
Maybe you're 75 years old and you want to bang a 24-year-old. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? You're right. He did get that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That.
He had to put his ducks in a row and get shit settled first.
I mean, he wanted it though. He was going on interviews. And I think the only one he was like,
No, you're right. He did put his name out there. He was trying.
Only one who interviewed was Atlanta. I think he was trying to get out there to, I want to say San Diego, LA Chargers. But then once Jim Harbaugh threw his name in the hat, that was it, done. Belichick, I don't even think he got an interview out there. Maybe he did. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I don't remember hearing that.
So I don't know. So that was one of the rumors. This is another rumor I heard now. This is kind of like affects us. Okay. Not you, Gabe. Us, okay, in New York, all right? What are your thoughts? I heard something now. Something was thrown out there, okay? This was last week. What are your thoughts about, or maybe you heard something about this. How would you feel, okay? Giants have the number 3 pick, right, in the draft, okay? We need a quarterback, right? We agree? Tommy DeVito is not the answer, right? Drew Lock's not even on the team right now. He's a free agent.
Yeah.
So right now, the only quarterback on the team is Tommy
DeVito. Yeah.
So how would you feel about whether we draft a quarterback, right? I mean, quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, right? Shedeur Sanders out of Colorado, Deion Sanders' son, Cam Ward out of Miami. I don't even know who the next quarterback is predicted to, come off the board, who the third quarterback is. I'm not really sure. So you have a strong possibility of one of those guys, okay? Being at number 3.
Okay.
So if the Giants drafted one of them, right? How would you feel if the Giants signed Aaron Rodgers for a year? Because that is a rumor that I heard. That's a possibility that was thrown out there. Okay. Because right now, right, Aaron Rodgers, I know he's still on contract, right? Doesn't he still have one more year and stuff? Yeah. So they can cut him.
Nah, they can keep him. They can keep him.
So you wouldn't want this rookie quarterback sit.
I'd rather give me Kirk Cousins. I'd rather Kirk Cousins than fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Same thing though. You would rather. So if they draft a quarterback,
yeah, I would even take dumbass Sam Darnold over Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, well, you're going to pay Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's going to get a lot of money.
He lost a lot of value.
He's still going to get like $40 million.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll bet. No, you know what?
His current contract is $10 million.
Yeah, he's gonna get 15.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
He burned himself. He burned himself into play.
No.
Yeah. All right, we'll see.
I'm telling you right now. Let's take it back.
He killed his value.
Right now, his market value is calculated at $40.1 million.
No way.
Yeah. So you see.
Yes.
So I was going to say 35 million. I think is the cheapest he's going to get.
Listen, for me, the money is not an issue. I mean, we're talking about billionaire owners. Like, money's I don't care.
They're paying Daniel Jones $40 million.
I'm looking to win games. Aaron Rodgers is not winning me fucking games.
Here's a few options for you.
Here's a few options. Fucking hut over there.
You didn't let me finish though.
What?
So Aaron Rodgers comes on. We sign him for 1 year. Okay. Whether or not. Okay. So now there's Travis Hunter, right? He's that, on Colorado too, played on the defense. Wide receiver, cornerback, plays the whole game, goes both ways. Yeah. Now I'm not saying he's going to do that in the NFL. So let's just say now, those are the three top picks. So let's just say you draft him. Okay. If he's available at number 3, you draft Travis Hunter, you sign Aaron Rodgers for 1 year, and you go for Arch Manning the year after.
We could do that, but we don't need Aaron Rodgers to do that. You know what I mean? No. Bro, he's garbage. He's literally garbage.
Dude, I've been saying it for mid-season. He's washed up.
And listen, it's one thing to have a bad game and to lose, right? But when you lose and you don't give a fuck, there's a problem there. When you lose, I want to see your heart torn out of your chest. I want to see tears. This guy's like, I'm gonna go have dinner. I'll see you guys next week. No big deal. The fuck you mean no big deal? We're here to win games. He's too nonchalant about it. Maybe his resume allows him to be that, but you don't impress me anymore. I would not want him on my team.
Okay.
And I laugh when I hear the Jets like, oh, they want to bring him back. What are you, fucking idiots? 2 years in a row, it didn't work out. You think you're going to hit magic? He's going to be a year older? Oh, he was hurt this year. You know what? Then he fucking lied because he said he was healthy in the beginning of the season.
You
know what I mean? Don't tell me
they're such a dysfunctional
hurt.
Team, though, man. The Jets.
Yeah, well, And they own him for next year anyway, so I don't even want to hear him in blue.
Now, Gabe, you said you have a list of free agent quarterbacks?
Yeah, and the list is really thin. I mean, it's
a
long
Justin
list.
Fields.
It's a long list, but I mean, you don't have a lot of good
Russell
options.
Wilson. I take Russell Wilson in
Trey
blue.
Lance, Jacoby Brissett, what might be a good one.
No, fuck no, he's garbage.
Andy Dalton, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, maybe.
Mac Jones, Carson Wentz.
No
way.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins. He's legit, I mean? But once again, if you don't have an offensive line to protect these guys, they're not going to, and Kirk Cousins is not a runner.
Here's a sneaky one. Tyler Huntley. He was one that was projected to be one of those types that's like Lamar.
Yeah, but look at his results with Miami. He has fucking Hill and Tariq Hill and Waddle and stuff like that, and they couldn't get the job done. And now Hill wants to be traded. He wants out. I'm done here.
Whatever.
I'll take him.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'll take him. Kidding me?
This guy, we drafted this guy Hyatt. I swear to God, Adrian, I watched every game this year. I don't know if Hyatt had 6 catches all year.
Yeah, I was going to say his over-under is probably 10.
Oh my God, he's garbage.
Well, no, I don't think he's garbage. I don't think he's garbage. He's fast. I just feel like he's just not getting targeted, dude. I can't say he's garbage. I just feel like he's not getting targeted.
He's a waste to us. I don't know. I don't know what the problem. They say he's one of the fastest guys. I haven't seen any results at all.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, this was.
I'll take Hill.
This was one of their worst seasons. Giants have been around. This was the 100th season, and this is one of their worst seasons ever.
Yeah, Malik broke a rookie record, and Tracy broke a rookie.
What rookie record did Malik break?
Receptions.
No, the tight end from Vegas.
For Giants.
For the Giants, yeah, he broke a Giants record.
And Tyrone Tracy as well.
Yeah, he was solid. He was good. So something else real quick I want to bring up on the NFL, and then we'll move on. So speaking of the Eagles-Packers game, did you guys hear about this fan?
Oh, yeah.
This Eagles fan? Yeah. Gabe, you hear about this? This Eagles fan was berating a Packers fan. It was a couple.
A woman.
Yeah, a woman and a man. They're engaged, and they're Packer fans. They're all in their Packer gear, and they're at the game with the Eagles. Eagles versus Packers at the link in Philadelphia. And this guy just started. He was berating her all, the whole game. But then he just started calling some nasty words.
He used the C word.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ugly, you ugly C. And just being a complete
Philadelphia Eagle
asshole.
That's what they
Yeah.
are.
I agree.
They're shitball.
I mean, as a whole, fuck Philly. All right. I said it. As a whole. All right. I'm saying they're fans.
They act like they don't have any mothers or sisters. You know what I mean? Are you fucking kidding me? You don't have a daughter? You fucking creep?
But
you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You piece of shit.
So
how would you like a guy to treat your daughter like that? You know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying.
Put a knife to his throat.
Dude, social media. This happened on Sunday. Okay, this happened on Sunday. This guy was fired by fucking Tuesday.
Monday night.
I think, yeah.
Wow.
He was fired from his job. He's been completely canceled. He worked for some bank in Jersey. I don't know the name of it. You know what? I don't even know his name.
He's banned from all Philadelphia Eagle football games.
Yep.
Now.
This is completely blown up in his face. Talk about karma. This guy's getting all that karma right back at him. Okay.
Take it, you fat cunt.
It was just.
I'm surprised that no one fucking punched him in his fucking face, though.
But you know what though? So all right. So now it was talked about that. They interviewed the fiance. Talked about it. He goes, "I'm surrounded."
Yeah, no,
by Philadelphia.
I don't expect. Yeah, I don't expect him wearing a Green Bay jersey to fucking do anything.
He goes, I take a swing at this guy. He goes, all people are gonna see is a Packers fan attacking an Eagle fan, and they're gonna fucking kill me.
That's how low class Philly is, because just as a general man, you see a guy doing that to a woman, you're like, yo, shut the fuck up, leave her alone. You know what I mean? Say something.
But you know what? I will give the Philly fan some credit, because I think it was a Philly fan that outed this guy.
Turned him in.
And they, some Philly, they were like, we don't claim this guy. This guy's not one of us. You know what I mean?
But you know what? That's not the first incident of fucking craziness that you hear from Philly. You know what I mean?
We go away, right? We travel for football.
I won't go to Philly.
I will never go to Philadelphia. Philadelphia's 3 hours away. Nah. 3 hours. I will never go to Philadelphia for a game.
Garbage.
Never.
Garbage.
I don't know. That's interesting. Just wanted to bring that up. See if you guys said it. Gabe, you said you didn't hear about that, huh?
No, but I'm looking at it right now, and it's all over. I don't know how I missed this. It's all over the place.
Yeah. Dude, this guy was canceled. Like I said, fired from his job. Good for them too. Good for them.
Yeah, they don't want here that he's defending himself for some reason. He said it just started off as banter, and then it escalated to something more serious.
Dude, you don't talk to a woman.
I mean,
you don't talk to a woman.
Yeah, they have a lot of it on tape. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
He's saying that he deeply regrets it. It's unacceptable. However, he's defending himself, saying that claiming the video doesn't show the full context of what transpired that day.
Yeah, it could have been worse. Yeah. He could have been spitting on her back while she was fucking sitting there. I mean,
I'm just saying though. But even if she she sat there and called him something, you can't talk to her.
Did you see the woman? She didn't look. She was like, poor girl was like a deer in headlights.
Yeah, she was like shocked.
Yeah. And she can't turn around and tell this guy to go fuck himself, because they're animals over there. Literally animals.
So
look what he's doing.
I just saw a little clip. He's leaning in front of people he's sitting next to, leaning across them, yelling at this woman.
Yeah, going at her. Yeah.
Like purposely, like they're like 4 or 5 people away from each other, and he's still like targeting her for whatever.
And listen, like Adrian said, we've traveled, and I've worn Yankee gear in Red Sox Stadium and stuff. I've been on the teasing end, but it never gets people throw peanuts at me and stuff. I laugh, hey, and we joke about it. You know what I mean? But
I've been called an asshole. Yeah. Go home.
Right.
You know what I mean? But nothing like that. Nowhere in my face. I'm telling you now, and this is for both of us. Yeah. You know what I mean? I rather get, I'm going to get pummeled by 10 guys, but I'm fucking taking one of them with me. You know what I mean? There's no way I would ever tolerate that kind of abuse. You know what I mean? But this is a woman, man. How do you do this to a woman? And like you said, man, you brought it up, wife, daughter, and he's got both. He's married and he's got a daughter. And how would he feel? Yeah. It's fucking weak.
Should be embarrassed.
Yeah. I'm glad he's getting everything he deserves right now. So, all right, real quick.
Although everybody deserves second chances, so buddy, get some fucking therapy. Move out of fucking Philly. I think he actually lives in South Jersey. Right?
I think so too, because he worked was in Jersey.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah,
you
right there.
get to a certain part of the turnpike, and it turns Philly fans. You know.
Yeah. Get some therapy, pal.
Yeah. Real quick, guys. College football playoffs. Want to know your take? This is the first year they're doing it. Have you watched any of it?
Not really.
No, Gabe, you?
No.
I know who won, who lost. Like Notre Dame beat Penn State and shit like that.
Well,
Ohio State won, right?
Yeah, well, it's Notre Dame and Ohio State. They're in the championship right now.
Right.
This is the first year they're doing this, guys, and I'm telling you now, as a fan, if you get into this, I have the bracket. It was a 12-game playoff, and it just it's almost like how the NFL playoffs are. And they just broke it down by the best team, 4 teams, 1 through 4. They were ranked 1 through 4, had byes, and then these other guys they just played against each other, and it was just like a regular playoff tournament. And best team advances, and they keep going. To now we're at Notre Dame, Penn State. I fucking love it. I think it's great.
It's the way it should have always been.
Say again.
It's the way it should have always been like that.
I agree with you. But college football, it's all about money.
And they have conferences and different,
Yeah, it was. It's given a lot of teams a chance.
So is it Notre Dame is an independent team? They're not in the conference. Is that right?
Yeah. So all that money goes to them.
Yeah. So, but were they playing garbage teams all year? Is that the rumor?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But they take all that into consideration and strength of schedule and stuff. Yeah. They take all that into consideration.
I can't get into college. Number one, there's so many different teams, and number two, to me, basically, it's like high school players out there. You know what I mean? I just can't buy into it. It's like watching a UFL game or some shit like that. It's like.
Yeah, if you get a chance, like next year or whatever, or if you look into it, it's a great system. Like I said, first year they're doing this. Guys, people, if you can hear in the background, they're having a great time here at Painters. You got to come down, right? They're having a great Thursday, right? We're here every Thursday night. Yeah, they're having a great time. The Painters, you can hear in the background. Anyway, I think it's great what they did it this way, and it just made it a lot more enjoyable. So anyway, it's whatever. Just wanted to get your take. All right, moving on. So, dude, this is something, Gabe. Now, I don't know if you heard about this or not. Okay, this is something the great state of New York, okay? The beautiful borough of Manhattan, okay? Manhattan, New York, all right? Has put into effect on, I believe it was, January 5th, maybe? Something like that. It was like it was a week into January.
Yeah, January 5th, Monday. 5th,
yeah. They put into effect, and it's a congestion driving toll, okay? So congestion driving toll. So no, in other words, right? So Manhattan, right? It's an island down by what's the lowest part of Manhattan? Battery Park?
Yeah.
Right? Battery Park to,
60th.
Pretty much to the Bronx. I'm talking about Manhattan. Yeah. How it goes. I mean, it takes you all the way to the Bronx. So now anything south of 60th Street. So now 60th, is considered Midtown in Manhattan. If anybody, Central Park starts at 59th Street. Okay. So kind of give you an idea of where 60th Street is. Okay. Anything south of 60th Street, so 60th and lower, you get hit with a congestion. It's called congestion driving toll. Right?
$9.
And for a car, it's $9. So they have these things. Man, Mike, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Have you seen the? Yeah. So have you been paying this toll?
No, I actually paid today. I wanted to get home early, so I've been avoiding it. Coming into work, I don't even want to tell people how I do it, but I avoid it. Yeah.
You don't want to let that secret out?
Yeah, because then it's gonna get congested. Shit.
I'm glad you figured something out, though.
Yeah, so I'm actually working on 66th Street.
Okay.
So I get into the city.
Oh, so even the 59th Street Bridge, you're getting hit, right?
No, so that's the.
All right, we don't get it. Don't.
But
tell me off camera.
Yeah, you get over, and I shoot through Central Park at 66th Street, and my job is right there.
Okay.
All right. So coming in, no problem. I could avoid it. Going home to avoid it, what I have to do from 66th Street is drive all the way to 96 because the 72nd entrance for the West Side Highway is closed. So you got to go all the way to 96th, get on the West Side Highway south to the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh my God.
To the BQE.
Drive all the way up to go down?
Yes. to avoid the toll. Yeah, so I gotta go 30 blocks north to go all the way south to the Brooklyn Bridge, BQE, LIE.
Dude, this is insane.
Yeah,
this is insane. So now they're talking about like first responders, cops that have their precincts south of 60th Street, FDNY that have their houses south of 60th Street. These people are. What are you going to hit them? What you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're New Yorkers.
You know what I mean?
Get beat
Even if you
else.
live in that area, they still charge you.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anybody. So now, can I ask you something? Being that you're in the city, have you seen it has traffic? Like, is it?
So in those areas, it seems a little lighter.
Yeah.
It honestly does.
Because I mean, it would be terrible.
It
would be fucking terrible. You know what I mean? Especially during rush hour and stuff.
Oh my God.
You know,
you'd be stuck on 4 blocks for fucking 20 minutes, half hour, It used to crawl through there, but listen, once again, it's the MTA with their hands in the working class's pockets. I'm sure you can find that money somewhere else. You don't have to beat the fucking working guy.
So what are the tolls right now? Let's educate Gabe here real quick. What does it cost to go through the Midtown Tunnel right now?
Honestly, I'm just throwing out a number like $14 or something like that. But when they did congestive pricing, they raised all the tolls to the bridges as well.
So what's the Verrazano Bridge right now?
I don't know. I'll look it up, but I really.
Gabe, last I remember was like $18.
I don't know if I have Wi-Fi here.
Now the Verrazano takes you to Staten Island, right? How did by the Gothers like where does the Verrazano take you?
Staten Island. Brooklyn to Staten Island. And
then you go, if you go to Jersey. Gabe, it's insane. Insane, man.
It's ridiculous.
But dude, you're not always going to be working north of 60th. You work all over the city.
I mean, I guess I would have to take the train to Penn Station, but so that's what it is. They're forcing people to take the public transportation, yet the subways haven't been worse. You know what I mean? They setting people on fire. They're stabbing people, robbing people, homeless people taking over the fucking carts. I mean, when you're standing at the platform and you see an empty cart, do not go in there. People are like, oh, no, that's a big mistake.
Oh, you see an empty car in the subway?
Yeah. It's a homeless person in there and they stunk it the fuck up. And there's a reason why nobody's in there. Gabe, it's horrific. You have no idea.
You ever ask yourself why you pay so much tax in that state for the conditions that you live in?
Yeah.
I mean, you're locked in, dude. I mean, Mike's
corruption. Corruption.
But,
that's the bottom line. You know what I mean? They have this fucking guy, Mayor Adams, and he's, charges are filed against him for corruption and thievery and all that other shit. People in politics can't be trusted. I don't care left, right, center. There's a reason why they went into politics instead of having a 9-to-5 fucking job. They're looking for the easy way out, looking to abuse people and money grab, instead of fucking breaking their back and have a hard, honest day's worth of work and honest living. They're fucking thieves. They get away with it, behind the law.
I cannot believe that when this was proposed, that people actually voted for this to go through. As
bad as it is for me, I can't imagine all the people from Jersey, bro.
Yeah,
because they're forced to pay the toll to get into New York, whether it's a bridge or a tunnel.
So
and then as soon as you come out of those tunnels in Jersey, you're getting hit with the congestion pricing. There's no avoiding it.
No, because
as soon as you come in, you're getting nailed.
So Gabe, if you live in Jersey, right, the only way to get into Manhattan is through a bridge or a tunnel. So you have the Holland Tunnel. Is Holland Tunnel go to Jersey?
Yeah.
Lincoln Tunnel.
Yep. Holland, Lincoln, and then you George Washington Bridge.
Yes. So you're paying those tolls no matter what. Now, where those tolls, where they let you in, they all let you in south of 60th, right? Or
yeah.
What's the
Lincoln
Lincoln
Tunnel's like 36, 37th Street.
And the Holland's down?
Downtown a little bit, just but like maybe 20 something.
So you're coming in south of 60. So you're getting, like Mike just said, you're getting hit with the bridge toll and now this congestion pricing toll. It is disgusting, man.
How can they afford that, bro?
Yeah.
Think about it. In tolls alone, it's probably like $35, $40. Like times 5, you're talking about $200 just in tolls to make it to work. You're killing that fucking guy,
plus,
man.
Where you parking?
It's another $25.
Exactly. You got to park somewhere.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Dude, $400, $500 just to get to fucking work. I mean, I don't know.
So you're working on 66. How you've been on 66 for a while now?
Yeah, I'll be there for a little while.
Yeah.
It's a decent sized job.
Do you know what the next job is?
No, I mean, this job here is, I probably got, if everything goes good, a couple more months, so I'm not even looking ahead,
Do you see this lasting?
What, congested pricing? So I hear rumors that it's not going to last, but I don't think once they're getting this revenue like this, they're not they're not going to stop.
Any word where this money's going?
MTA, well, I don't be a hater or anything like that, but these guys have crazy pensions and shit like that, and this is what we're paying, for that system that was set up, long ago.
My goodness, it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy times we're living in. I cannot believe that. When I heard about this, I was just like, no way.
But if you charge, you should get something for your product. You know what I mean? Some kind of better conditions or something like that, and maybe traffic's a little lighter in Midtown, but you're not getting the payback, for the investment. I don't know. I think it totally sucks, especially for the working man. If you're a big, huge corporation, you write that shit off. You don't feel, FedEx and UPS, they don't feel that shit.
Yeah.
What's $9 to them? But the guy that, like I said, the guy that goes to work from Jersey, everything, you're killing this guy, literally killing him, taking food off his fucking table. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of money, man.
That
shit adds up.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of something else crazy, fucking these California wildfire. Gabe, you know what? I mean, speaking of, it's just dawning on me. You have family there, right? I mean, what's the word?
Arson.
That's what you're hearing? That's how this all started?
They've arrested multiple people for
I
arson.
heard that for a couple of fires, but I'm saying, but like initially?
Yeah, the first one I think was arson. They're saying there's video evidence of this guy starting it. But it's just unfortunate. I mean, this could have been prevented even if it was arson from spreading so quickly because they don't.
That's what I want to say. I'm like, are we not adults? I mean, a fire is a fire, if someone said it or not. You should know. I mean, listen, fire has been our nemesis for billions of years, the human being, you know what I mean? Can we figure this shit out already, bro?
Yeah, but you know what? Bro, there's 100-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah,
100-mile-per-hour winds.
I saw the ambits flying and stuff.
It still could have been prevented because they don't allow, the state doesn't allow the municipalities or anyone to clear brush for a fire line. So there's brush just building up and building up and building up over these years, where a lot of countries and a lot of other states, in fact, clear these brushes. So that way, if there is a fire, it doesn't spread quickly because most of the shrubbage is green.
Right. Like,
and it doesn't burn so quickly.
If you subtract arson from the equation, right, you have this dry brush. Then you could either have like a lightning storm, right? Or, they keep crying and telling us how bad our grid is. And all it takes is one of these transformers to, go off. Those sparks hit these fucking dry shit, and that's it. It takes off. But I mean, listen, it's 2025. Pump the fucking Pacific Ocean into these fucking mountains and have sprinkler systems. Have fucking hydrants set up. Adrian, to me, it's not that hard. You can have a fucking pipeline of oil run from fucking Russia to Canada to the fucking United States down to South America. You can fucking figure out how to pump salt water from the Pacific Ocean to fucking California. And I don't care if people are like, oh, you can't use salt water to put a fire. Bro, the fire is destroying the land anyway. And if you want to take it a step further, I'm sure it's not that hard to purify and take the salt out of that water if you want to get crazy like that. But
so here's the thing. California from day one has always fucked up when it came to water preservation and
our whole
distilling.
lives. Our whole lives. You hear nothing but droughts and shit over there.
Yeah. So there's a lake you probably have never heard of. It's called Tulare Lake. It was in Northern California. It was at one point one of the biggest lakes in the country, and it's completely dry right now. They literally emptied that lake on purpose into the Pacific Ocean.
Why?
I can't remember exactly why, but it was fucking the dumbest reason. But the residents and the state, they've had their chance to build distillation plants along the coast, so they can feed that Pacific water through the plant, cure it, and then use it for the city for drinking or whatever else. Bro. And they voted it down so many times.
I mean, you have these Caribbean islands. I'm just throwing out. I'm like Aruba and St. Martin and shit. They don't have fresh water like, you know what I mean. They purify the ocean water, take the salt out, and that's how they get their drinking water. It's not a complicated process. I don't understand as adults, being logical, how they don't have this done yet. How they didn't have it done 50 years ago.
Dude, this was some of the craziest thing I've ever watched on the news, man. It was I was kind of glued to the TV. I'm gonna be honest with you, just watching this, and I just couldn't believe, especially these aerial, pictures that they had. I was just in California in April, and I was in a lot of those areas over there, and it is just so sad. I cannot. I mean, these neighborhoods. Just completely fucking gone, man. And then, forget about losing everything, right? And then you got some houses, some grace of God, I guess. I don't know. The fire decided to skip over these houses, right? And then you got these fucking animals looting these houses. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you are preying on these people. They just had everybody had to
kicking a man when he's down.
Yeah, man. It's just like there's a special kind of special kind of evil in this world.
One of the looters was dressed in the fireman suit. You know that?
Check this
really?
out.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
This is that lake I was telling you about. Look at this. I just found this.
Not all Americans know that California used to look different, with a massive lake right in the middle. Over the centuries, it got smaller, and as a result of U.S. government mistakes, it completely disappeared. This ancient lake, known as Lake Corcoran, was formed many centuries ago by rainfall and melting glaciers that filled the Central Valley. At some point, the waters of the lake reached a critical level and broke through to the Pacific Ocean, leaving in its place a dried-up valley and Lake Tulare, which remained the largest freshwater lake west of the Mississippi and the sixth largest in the entire United States. In turn, the valley turned out to be extremely fertile and quickly became one of the most productive agricultural regions in the United States.
So anyways, it goes on and on and on, but that's just the breakdown of that lake that I was telling you about.
Yeah, it's
But fire hydrants were empty or broken or whatever they want to see them saying.
They acted like they knew that was going to happen, but they had trucks filled with water. Like, if you knew that was going to happen, you had trucks filled with water, why preemptively, pipe in a sprinkler system or something? Like, it makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense.
The reservoirs were dry too.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have to pump the Pacific Ocean. You have to go after that water.
Just sad. Gabe, like I said, I know you have family in California. Are they good distance away from this?
I have one family member that's in Pasadena, which is near Altadena.
Yeah.
Where there's a fire right now. Yeah. But they're okay right now. My dad is in the high desert, so he's in Palmdale, which is far from any of the fires. My mom is in a fire susceptible area, but she'll be fine. She's down the hill. The canyon that she lives near is probably 7 miles away from her, so she should be fine. All my other family, they live in the desert, so they're okay too.
Are they still getting hit with these real high winds? What are the Santa Ana winds?
They're supposed to be dying down today.
Now, I've heard of, you've heard of Santa Ana winds and stuff. Is this like the time of year? Is this a common thing? Do they only get to 100-mile-per-hour gusts?
Yeah, it's very common. I remember growing up as a kid, that's all they ever talked about was the Santa Ana winds. They would be warnings all the time. It's just a weather phenomenon that happens out there.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Good luck to them.
It's a shame. And listen, set up this water system from the Pacific Ocean. Then you could actually feed Nevada, Arizona. You know what I mean? Because it's not just California always hurting for water. It seems to be that California, New Mexico,
I know,
Colorado.
but I don't feel like I hear about these wildfires. Those.
No. But they're always in a drought situation. You know what I mean?
The desert, I guess.
The Earth is 75% water.
Yeah, no.
Let's use it up.
A lot of it's just interesting because you don't see this happen to these celebrities and stuff. There's a lot of celebrities, man, that lost that. They lost their houses.
So all right, this is. I got you. When you hear about like a tornado going through Tornado Alley, how do you feel about that? Like, or a hurricane, on the coast of Florida that tears these, $1 million houses. How do you feel? Like,
wait, you asking me how I feel?
Like, yeah, do you feel bad?
No, look. Of course, I feel bad because these people going through it, but at the same time, I don't want to live in a place where they call it Tornado Alley. I don't want to live, in a place that's getting hit
every 5 years with a hurricane,
or even shorter than that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So if you live in California, every year there's gonna be a fire.
Look,
there's gonna be mudslides.
Yes. You choose to live by the water. You have to expect there's a possibility. You know what I mean? That something bad.
So I mean, I my wife says I have no empathy. I guess is that the right word? Yeah.
Compassion.
Yeah. So, but I see all these stars. I don't feel bad for them. I mean, me personally, I'm sorry. I'm maybe cold-hearted and stuff.
I feel bad for anyone, bro. Anyone that lost memories that you can never get back.
Yeah, it's hard. Pictures and shit like that.
Yeah. Heirlooms, family heirlooms.
But I think that's what I would grab first. No,
I agree. We talked about
the wedding
what would
album.
You do if you're evacuating? What are you grabbing?
Jewelry, wedding album. I don't know. Past that, everything else could be replaced.
I'm looking around for things that can't be replaced.
Right. Maybe something your mother gave you or something like that.
So if you ask me, like, yeah, I do. I feel bad for anyone who loses something like that, who loses an irreplaceable object, item, something. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. Dude, you could be so wealthy and everything like that. It's still, everybody has something like that. So I do.
But, we need adults to start acting and thinking like adults. You know what I mean? You can't be putting yourself in bad situations and expect people to fucking come to your rescue. How about, think for yourself and safety and for your family and live somewhere where you don't have to deal with shit like that. I don't know. Maybe we're spoiled here in New York, particularly where we live. We really don't get hit with anything. You know what I mean? We actually live in a nice area where everything just seems to bypass us all the time. But, to me, it just makes sense. Like Tornado Alley, do not live there.
I hear you, bro.
You buy a wrecked house in Florida and you think you're going to build it up. It's going to happen in 5 more years. The insurance companies won't insure these people anymore. You know what I mean?
That's what's crazy, man. That's what's crazy. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's gonna, I got to dig a little deeper into that and stuff. How these people are not,
if you buy a house and they tell you can't have flood insurance, you can't have fire insurance, I don't want the fucking house. Are you kidding me? That's all on me.
I agree. But look what these celebrities, that's their office. You know what I mean? That town. You know what I mean? That's where they work.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense that they live there. You know?
Well,
I don't know. I tell you what, I was very shocked by how many live in that fucking area.
In that little area.
That Pacific Palisades, whatever it was. Shocked. Anyway. I don't know. All right. We're for the sake of time, we are gonna go on to the final. I mean, I don't know if you have this queued up or not, Gabe, but the final Gabe's Brew Crew Fantasy Recap.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to miss this one, huh?
I don't have anything.
I think we can skip over this.
But I'll make it quick and just say congratulations to Adrian, the champion for 2024.
Oh, he's got the ring.
He's already got the ring.
You were saying, what were you saying? You're saying what? Congratulations to
champ.
Congratulations to the champion.
I'm proud of you. Your first year playing and you took the whole league down. Very good.
It's a lesson for all you guys.
Yeah.
All right. It's a lesson for all you guys.
I laid down when I played you. I just want to let you know. Next year, I'm not going to be that merciful.
So Adrian was the underdog heading into the semifinal and definitely the underdog heading into the final.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Pito, that guy killed it all season.
Yeah.
All season. It was fun. It was fun. Gabe and Mike, thanks for putting that together. I owe you guys dinner.
We're gonna keep it going.
Yeah. There it is.
Nice.
I guess I have to play next year because I won.
You get to defend your
Yeah, you
title.
have
But this ring's actually my son's ring for his other fantasy with all his friends.
He won?
No, he went. He made it to the Super Bowl and he lost.
Oh wow!
He came in second,
Oh.
but he had a ring though for the winner, so I borrowed it. So you guys get a kick out of that.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's fantasy. That's fantasy football. Had a lot of fun. Like once again, guys, thank you very much for putting that together.
Yeah, no,
This was
keep it going.
a Gabe and Mike D team up. All right, so we're gonna wrap things up with our Brew Crew email. Ooh, what's something different? Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Welcome.
Brew Crew.
You
I like
got
it, Gabe.
mail.
Brew Crew email. Like it.
Bob.
Guys, yeah, we're gonna cut it down. We got one email. We have two emails, but we're gonna cut it down for sake of time because this place might be closing soon. That's Barbara from Mastic.
Bob.
Barbara from Mastic. I think Barbara.
Bob.
Hi, Barb.
I think Barbara missed us. We haven't been on in a while.
We're back, Bob.
Yeah. Brew Crew email. Barbara from Mastic. She says, "Happy New Year's, guys. What are your resolutions, and have you broke them yet?" I feel it's a very Barbara from Mastic question. Gabe, let's start with you, buddy. What's your? Did you make any resolutions? Did you do anything like that?
My resolution is to buy one gun per month this year.
Oh my.
Oh my God, dude.
That's only 12 more.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
A gun, rifle, or specifically handgun, or
Nothing specifically. It could be a rifle. It could be a handgun.
some type of
yeah. I know I'm not going to do it.
firearm.
I know I'm not going to do it because it'll get very expensive very quickly.
Well, you don't have to get the best, you know. I mean, you could
No,
go
you
to
do.
Dick's and
You
buy
do.
a fucking $300 fucking
All
shotgun.
right. So try to help me out. Okay. So why? Why would you want to get a gun every month?
He's like, why not? You stumped him right there.
I get you. Why not? You do whatever the fuck you want with your money. I'm just saying.
No,
just curious.
so it depends on the gun. So every gun that I buy serves a purpose. So it would be purposeful for every purchase that I did. So, for example, the first one that I would get that I do want and that I'm going to buy this year is the Shield Plus Performance pistol, and it's compensated. It's already optic ready, so it's only $600. So it's a really good concealed carry weapon for under $600. It's a must buy for me. So
okay, I don't know. You know what?
The man likes his
Yeah,
gun.
no, good for you. You're right, and I'm not.
But you only
I'm
have,
not trying to
you
shit
only
on
have
it.
two arms, unless you're talented with your feet. You know what I mean? There's only so many you could fucking actually handle. You know?
yes,
It's like fucking
that's
John
why.
Wick when he goes out.
That's why exactly. That's why I have a kit. I have one rifle that if shit hits the fan, that's the rifle I'm taking. I have one gun. If shit hits the fan, that's the gun I'm taking. But all the other ones are either range toys or home protection or range toys.
You know what? I get. Yeah, I haven't even considered that, and you're right. I see that. You know, as a range toy and stuff like that. That's. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Listen, boys love what? Fire.
Yeah.
And guns.
Yeah.
And women.
I was
For the most part.
I was telling Gabe, I was at a friend's house, went to his house right before New Year's up in Pennsylvania. He has a house in the Poconos, and he's got an AR-15, and we were just fucking shooting that thing off his back deck.
It's just so fun, right?
He's got 222 acres, dude, up there, and we're just right off his back deck. Just pop, 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 pop. That thing is so loud, my God.
Gabe has one with a silence.
And it was
He'll ship it to you.
We've got a few with silencers.
Yeah. Mike, what about you? Did you make any resolutions?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I did not. You know,
No?
I don't want to lie to myself and let myself down and bullshit myself. So I will not be setting any standards, and I will not be breaking anything. So
Good for you.
yeah, I'm
still-
ahead of the game.
You're
now.
still trying to quit smoking in what, 20?
It was
what'd you say?
27, but
2027?
I swear to you, me and my wife were having a conversation in light of certain things that have developed recently,
Yeah.
and it's like my grandson's gonna be 6 tomorrow. I would like to see him, be fucking 46. You know what I mean? I don't know if I keep smoking like this, if it's gonna last.
Yeah, I agree.
So it makes you reflect, but it's one of the hardest things. Any addiction to break.
Absolutely.
So.
But you know what, dude?
Yeah. I acknowledge it.
I'm gonna say it starts with a conversation. That's good. You're having that conversation.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, so good for you.
And because it's scary.
Yeah.
The outcome. I mean, listen, we're all gonna die. It's inevitable, but you don't want a painful death. And if you could squeeze out another 10 years, why not?
I agree.
This place is so lovely with wildfires and fucking the UFOs and fucking people getting set on fire on trains. This is it's a wonderful place to be. Why would you want to leave?
Dude, it's a start. It's a start. No, I'm being serious. You have the conversation. That's a start, man. So good for you guys. I hope hopefully that progresses into you.
I told him maybe for my birthday, but that's a resolution.
That's in like 3 weeks, guys.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, we'll see. Me, I'm going to be honest, guys. I did make a resolution, and I have not broken it yet. And I've been probably just like 90% of the world. You know what I mean? I made a resolution to get in better shape.
Oh.
I'm going to be 50 this year. Okay. I'm entering my 50th year of life.
You want a washboard?
Nah, that's never gonna happen. But I just want to be. I just want to be more conscious. I want to be more. I need to be more healthy, or healthier. Huge, healthier. Huge. And so far, I gotta be honest. I've been doing pretty good. I've been sticking to it. I haven't broke it. I've incorporated a few things to my my daily exercise routine.
Stepping it up a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm feeling the results.
Very good.
Yeah. So,
I hope. I actually asked this question to Joe. I got his answer, and he was New Year's resolution. He will not be eating any pizza crust. He will not be eating the crust this year.
Everything but the crust?
Yeah, everything but the crust.
Yeah.
He said the crust has all the carbs in, and so he's staying away from the crust.
Oh, man, that guy, I believe it when I see it. That guy was fucking pizza. Anyway, thanks, Barb. Another great question.
Barb, you're the best.
From Barbara.
Welcome back, Barb.
Yeah. Guys,
Hi, Barb.
You have any questions?
Happy New Year, Barb.
You want to get on to the pod? Email us at Mike. What's our email?
Beers and BS. Oh no. Brew Crew at beersandbs.com. Brew Crew. It's been a month.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So
like, follow, and subscribe. Yeah. Okay, and you
share.
Can find and share. There you go. You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts, on Apple, Amazon.
Actually, you know what?
Odyssey.
We are not on Pandora,
Spotify.
and I'm going to handle that.
We're not on Pandora?
No. I was talking to some guy.
Pandora's still around?
Yeah.
Is it?
I listen to Pandora.
Do you?
I don't pay for the green one. What's the green one?
Spotify.
Yeah.
No.
My wife and kid, but I refuse to pay for music. I'm not into music like that.
But I'm saying, if they're paying for it, why didn't you jump on theirs?
Nah, I don't fuck around. I'm a Pandora guy. I listen to the ads. I don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to think the last time I listened to Pandora.
So there was a guy at work, and I was like, hey, I got a podcast, blah blah blah. And we're on all the platforms. So he starts pulling it up on Pandora, and he's like, no, you're not on Pandora. I'm like, you motherfucker. All right.
So soon to be on Pandora, but we're on everywhere else. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, like I said, follow, listen, subscribe, share, email us. Got a question? We'll do it on the air. You got a business to promote? Send it to us. We'll talk about it.
Absolutely.
And
just like painters here.
Yeah.
Come down, have a great meal, have a couple of drinks. You'll leave with a smile on your face and a fat belly. You'll be happy. 416
South Country Road, Brookhaven, New York. Thanks to Craig and Mike, Baz and Chuckles for having us here again. And
really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's it. Welcome back. Glad we're back.
All right. You get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Year 2.
Thanks, Gabe.
Woo.
No problem.
That's all we got. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you soon.
All right, get home safe.